What is up, guys? Today we are back again with another budget RC car. Well, cars, that is. And I just wanted to show you some of the main differences between the two. Just looking at them, can you tell which one is which? Let's put the bodies on, see if you got it right. What do you guys think? So this one, as you probably have seen my other video on it, this is the 16889. This one is rebranded from a different company. Usually it's from Haiboxing or one of those. And then this is what we're going to be focusing on today. This is the 18859, which is also known as the 2020 Rampage. So this is a 18 scale truck, and this one is classified as a 16 scale truck. And I also just want to mention that this video right now is being shot on the brand new Insta360 Go2. I'm going to do a full video on this camera in the near future, so stick around for that. So what you probably immediately notice is that the electronics are all very similar. Looks like we have the same ESC receiver combo. The motors look a little bit different. This one has a bigger motor, it seems. Same 1000 milliamp hour 2S Lipo with Dean's connector. It actually looks like the servo in the Rampage is a little bit smaller than the 16889. Also, you can tell that the tires are obviously different. The chassis is a little bit bigger. It looks kind of like they made this one and upscaled it just a little bit. All the components look very similar. Obviously, they are reversed, but front bumper looks very similar. Flipping them over, the chassis on the bottom, again, very similar in design. This one is just a little bit smaller. Both of them have 12 millimeter hex tires, so you could swap these over if you wanted to, or put something else on them. Shocks on both of them are friction shocks. I will note that the Rampage comes with metal CVDs, both front and rear. This is a major upgrade from the old Rampage that just had the plastic ones installed. So if you haven't seen my review on the 16889, I have one. I will link it up above. I have the brushed version as well as the brushless version, and we do a 2S and 3S speed run on both cars. So without making this workbench overview too long, let's get to our speed run spot, and we'll do some 2S runs, we'll do some 3S runs, and I'll tell you what I think about this car. Have our stock battery in here. Turn this thing on. This is the remote that it comes with. I forgot to mention that the remote on this and the 16889 are exactly the same. Milan M3 GPS zeroed out. Let's give this thing a quick rip. Just so all of you can see, our speed knob is all the way up. A lot of people ask me if I forget to turn it all the way up. So this is full speed. I don't think we ever did a full 2S and 3S speed run with the original Rampage. I think we did one with the Ratchet, and I think it was about 19 miles an hour with the 2S battery, and I think around 25 with the 3S battery. And we have 16.8. So this thing is a little bit slower. Could be the electronics. Give it one more run here. Little lights up front. See the back sagging because of the GPS in there. Thing handles well. There's a little bit of a lag when you push full throttle. It takes like a second or two to get up to full speed. You can see it spinning out there. It looks like our top speed is going to be 17 miles an hour on the stock 2S battery. For the 3S speed run, we're going to be using these Ovonic 500 milliamp hour 35C discharge battery. These are meant for FPV drones, but I've soldered a Dean's connector on there. We'll throw this in. It fits right in there. You can also use a 1000 milliamp hour battery. I'll link these down below as well. And you have to put it right on top here and strap it all the way around the body. You will get some longer run times with this one, but we're just going to put this one in here just because it's a little bit less weight and we don't have to mod anything. All right, 3S batteries in. Now, as I say with all 3S speed runs on these budget cars, you're doing it at your own risk. The ESC receiver says on it 7.4 volts only, but I haven't had any smoke on me or go out. You can tell this thing's a lot faster on 3S. Definitely more fun on 3S. Just check those ESC temps, those motor temps. See what we got for our top speed here. 24 miles an hour, so almost the same as the Ratchet on 3S, which is interesting because this was slower on the 2S. I'll give you a full throttle pull here. You can see that it takes a little bit to get up to speed, but not a big deal. So I would say the only thing that's really holding this thing back from keeping it from being a really awesome RC car is the friction shocks. As you see, we have our jump here. We'll send this thing in a second. But yeah, this thing handles well for the speed on 3S. For the price, I think it's under 100 bucks, about 80 something bucks. This thing is all you really need. Let's see if we can get a good jump here. Flies really well in the air. You can see it's a little small for grass. Flips over kind of easily on the grass. You can see it bouncing around because of those friction shocks. But you could run it on grass if you had nowhere else to run it. I wouldn't. You might overheat that motor in ESC. Thing handled really well in the air. We'll give it another go. Oh! Woo! That was a big jump there. Handles it well. Gets up to speed. You can see the front end kind of dips down when you let off the throttle. Good air control. You can honestly hold it all the way and just let go right at the end. One front flip coming up. Perfect! So what do you guys think of this car? For 80 bucks, you can, quote unquote, run it on 3S. And it jumps really well. Ooh! And it takes a beating. Another thing I want to ask you guys, what do you think of this video? Does the quality stand up to a GoPro? Can you tell that the footage is very stabilized when I'm walking around? I want to know what you guys think. I might use this camera solely for FPV, POV videos like this. Yeah, just want to hear what you guys think. This is the Insta360 Go2. I'm going to be doing a lot more reviews on it. So I brought it over here on some dirt, and unfortunately the Go battery died, so this is some cell phone footage, but just wanted to one-hand drive this thing on some dirt for you guys. I think this is where it really shines. This is, again, the 3S battery. These rocks here might get caught up in this little car, but that's all right. The 3S battery is really helping this thing rip. Again, the friction shock's not my favorite, but they get the job done. You can always upgrade later. See if we can get this thing running straight here. got some rocks stuck in it. Looks like it fixed itself. That's good. Man, this thing is taking a beating. This thing also seems to have really good range. If you can see, we are all the way at the Jeep, and this thing is still handling like it's right in front of me. There's no lag, full speed, 3S run, on rails. Keeps going. Lost the body clip, but that's all right. This thing is one of my favorite budget cars. So once again, good job Haiboxing. Keep putting out these tiny budget cars to get people into the hobby. See you in the next one.